Good morning, everybody. This is Erica, Siren Song Oracles here to give you your reading today. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. I just want to put a little word out there I want to do two things. One, I want to say prayers, love and healing for Maui. Also, donate, please. I'm asking my subscribers to donate. I donated to the Maui Food Bank. It's easy to find online. Just type in Maui Food Bank, and $25 gets you 100 meals to Maui. Um, I'm not sure. I think the Red Cross is accepting donations as well. A lot of places are probably accepting donations right now for Hawaii, but let's do all we can to help Maui and rebuild Lahaina. It's heartbreaking, it's tragic, and I've been pretty obsessed with it for the last week. Just want to give, it's the most positive energy, love toward Maui right now because they need it. I pray for them. I ask the universe to bless them and help them rebuild. Also, want to give a word to San Diego area, Southern California. I live in Cali too, not SoCal, Northern California, but the Bay Area. I live in the Bay Area, but um, love SoCal. Love anybody who lives in California. It's my state. I actually really love San Diego. Like I think I'd even like to move there one day. But anyway, I live by a beach. I live by the coast. Actually, I live near Pacifica, which is a very beautiful beach here in Northern California, the Bay Area. So I'm a beachy girl for sure, as you could tell here. But anyway, just want to say, stay safe, San Diego. Stay safe, SoCal. Prepare, brace for the hurricane that's supposed to be coming there. It's crazy. Like California never gets hurricanes. Anyway, just had to put a shout out to San Diego and SoCal. You guys, my prayers, my thoughts are with you and your safety. Okay, just ride it out, ride out that storm. You're going to be all right. You're going to see the other side of it, but it might be rough for a minute. Hopefully, it won't even be that bad. And maybe they're just like predicting it's going to be bad, and it won't even be that bad. Anyway, rambled too long about that, but had to say those two things because that was really important. So let's get on with the reading. Today, the reading is what do you need to heal from your last relationship? So we're going to be looking into the last relationship you had. This is a love relationship, okay? We're going to be looking into that. It could be 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it could be 5 years ago, 5 months ago, 2 months ago, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever resonates for you. But this is about a past relationship and what you need to do to heal. Okay, we have a couple different cards that we are using today. The first deck we're going to use is the Tarot of the Divine. It's a really beautiful deck, actually. This is going to be fun. This is actually my first time using this in any reading. But we're going to get a little view of your relationship with this deck. Okay, we're going to get look into the past here a little bit. I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Kim. She gave me these for my birthday. I think it was birthday or Christmas. I don't really remember which occasion, but Kim, thank you. I'm using your deck. Okay, so we're going to use this first to just delve into your relationship, okay? What is the relationship that the viewer is now currently reflecting on? What relationship is going to come up here? Tell me a little bit about this past relationship. What were the themes? What was the energy? What was the person like, maybe? We're just going to see what comes up, okay? All right, let's do this. These are hard. Ooh, these are new. You can feel the newness of these cards that have not been used. They're gorgeous. Kind of hard to shuffle, though, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know. We may have to do this differently. Now, with this deck, we're going to have to just pick it. We can't shuffle the way I usually shuffle. It's too new, too stiff. Okay, so we're just going to cut. We're going to cut the deck. First card out of the deck is this one. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting here, this last relationship was pretty hot. It was very, let's just go over here a little bit. It was very sexual. It was very sexual. I'm getting a passionate, hot, sexual vibe from this relationship. And at the time, it was a new beginning for you or a new beginning for them. And it came on really fast. Okay? So this is kind of starts out hot and passionate. Okay? And there's a major sexual chemistry in this relationship. What else? Tell me about this relationship, Spirit. Okay? Next card, the Eight of Coins, Pentacles. Two things I'm getting. One, it was a lot of work. This relationship had you working, had you putting in the effort. Maybe you put in too much effort. Maybe they put in too much effort. I don't know. But also the other thing I'm getting is you might have met at work. It was a passionate relationship where you were like possibly working together. You might have met them at their place of work or your place of work or something like that. But what I'm truly seeing is there was effort. This was kind of like, this could have been like a very serious relationship as well. Let's just see what the next card is. But I think it's going to confirm what Eight of Coins is. But I'm really thinking that there was a lot of effort put into this relationship, a lot of work. Tell me about this relationship, Spirit. Like you put in the time, you know what I mean? You put in the time, they put in the time. The Moon. That's a beautiful card. See how gorgeous these cards are? Kim, I love this deck. Okay. The Moon. Yeah, you were very confused in this relationship. This relationship, there was a lot of confusion and like maybe delusions as well. You might have had some delusions. They may have had some delusions. Yeah, passionate and sort of like not really sure what the hell is going on, but you're kind of working real hard for it. They're putting in the effort because this is from your view. This relationship might have had a mystical tone to it, mystical feel to it to you, maybe. You probably dreamt about them a lot. Maybe you still dream about them now. Maybe same with them. But there's an element of confusion. Let's keep going. We're going to do 7 cards for this. Okay, tell me about this relationship. What about the relationship? Okay, King of Swords. Oof, kind of brutal, man. There was some really harsh communication. Or just a cutoff. Yeah. The person might have been cold. The person might have been, yeah, kind of like a colder person, or it ended coldly. I see like communication that is harsh or cold or like a cutting off or, I mean, there's a battle. There's a little bit of a battle here. I mean, it's not the Knight of Swords, but the King of Swords is, I mean, he's, but this person, I mean, I don't know if a woman's watching, but if, I mean, most of my audience is women, but this man might have been a Libra. He might have been a Gemini or a Aquarius. That's what I'm sensing as well. Okay, kind of air signs here. But there's a detachedness about this person. I'm sorry if you hear that dog barking. Anyway, there's a detachedness about this person. There's a coldness. There's a cutoffness that went on here, maybe causing some confusion. Because it was really hot in the beginning. See how this is? Real hot. You know, there's a lot of effort being put in and work being put in. Maybe it was a serious relationship where it was like a you know, like a almost a marriage or like a living together situation. I don't know. Maybe the person was too focused on their work. Maybe you were working too much. I don't know. But then there's like a confusion point, like a delusional confusion point here. Well, you don't know what's really going on, and it kind of exists more like in your dream world. I don't know. And then the King of Swords comes in to, it makes it real cold. Like it goes hot and cold. I'm getting hot and cold here. Boundary was put down somewhere too with this King of Swords. I don't know. This is very confusing. I'm getting a little confused. I think this relationship is confusing. That's why I'm getting confused here. I can't really get a sense of it here. We're going to get the full picture, and then we can do it better. Okay, so relationship. What about this relationship? The Sun. Wow. So this is like really weird because King of Swords and the Sun are so different. Now I'm getting like a Leo vibe. Warmth. Children might have been involved here. You might have had children with this person. This person had children. You two might have felt like kids when you were together. So there was an element of fun in this relationship. Again, or you had children or the person had children. Let's see what that means. The Sun. Now, I want to get more of a picture. I think I'm going to do all the cards and then I can kind of see what's actually going on. Tell me about this relationship. Okay, this is Colleen. Okay, here we go. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, it ended pretty brutally. Like I said, with the King of Swords, man. See, look at the Sun, and then it just ended brutally. Oh, my God. Something had to be cut off. Somebody said goodbye. Somebody just ended it. Could have been ended in like a big fight, dark energy, or just a cold cutoff. All right, one last card about this relationship. Yeah, it ended kind of brutally, man. Not easy at the end. And then the Three of Cups. Look at that. That's weird. But there's like, this is like friendship and like reuniting. Oh my gosh. I hope not. It doesn't sound like you want to reunite with this person. There's like this Three of Cups celebration. Maybe it was good that it ended, you know? It's like you're happy after it ended. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, the Sun's pretty idealistic too. Three of Cups. Seems like when that ended, it was like a good thing. Because why the Three of Cups right after the Ten of Swords, right? Yeah. Well, the energy that I got from this relationship is like it started off really fast and hot. It came on real hot, and this person might have come on to you really strong. But there was a lot of work. I mean, like I said, you could have met at work, but this person, I don't know. Look at her face. I mean, she's struggling. I just feel like it's a lot of hard work that was put into this relationship. And then there was like, okay, what's going on here? Like, what is happening in this relationship? Am I dreaming this relationship? Is this real? What, am I under some sort of delusion? This person confuses me. You probably had a lot of like fantasies and dreams about this person. I don't know. It just seems kind of like suddenly it's like not real or something. Okay, I don't know. And then this cutoff thing, I'm sensing the cutoff, but the Sun kind of confused me a little bit. That's what, like King of Swords, Ten of Swords would have made total sense, and then the Sun came into it. So there was just some sort of element of like idealism, and there was an element of having fun, and maybe there was like a childlike vibe to it. Person, you could have had kids together with this person, or this person or you has children, and the children were like involved in this situation. And again, it ended brutally. It ended with a cold cutoff from a person, or it ended like in a terrible fight. It just ended not so good. But in the end, there was happiness and celebration. So regardless of that, life went on. You know, you're hanging out with your friends, you're celebrating the Three of Cups. I mean, this could sense, I mean, we have to look at the whole reading, but there is a little vibe of like a possible reuniting, but I don't know. I don't want to say that. Because of the way this relationship went, it doesn't look entirely healthy. It looks confusing. A lot of hard work was put in. There was a cutoff. There was a harsh ending. I don't know, man. Looks like it's all good, though, like, you know, regardless. So I don't want to say that's a reunion. But yeah, so hot and cold vibes. A lot of hard work, a lot of confusion. Ended kind of harshly. Maybe that's okay. There was a lot of hard work. You did work on yourself. You worked on yourself during this relationship. You had to, because of this element of like what is going on. It was very complex. A lot of things you didn't know. A lot of things were hidden. That's why it was confusing. And the person you were involved with might have been a King of Swords if you're the, feminine energy watching here. Just kind of like a detached character, just coldness about this person, even though it started off hot. There was a lot of hope. I'm seeing a lot of hope with this relationship. That's the sad part, but it didn't work out. There was an idealistic vibe to this situation. Anyway, wow. Okay, let's see what else can happen here. Okay, we need other cards to see what needs to heal. Okay, so we're going to use a couple decks today. All right, the next deck we're using, of course, when I do relationships, I always use the Romance Angels. We're going to get a little more insight, okay? Let's get a little more insight into this relationship. What happened exactly? Tell me about this relationship and what happened, or what the viewer needs to do to heal. More information. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gosh, this one fell on the floor. Got out of my hand. Excuse me. All right. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, this is for you, viewer. Yeah, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I mean, maybe things didn't work out so good, but if you would like romance and love in your life, you have to think a little more positively about it. You may have a really hard time doing that because of what happened. It may not be easy for you to view love positively. That was a message for you. Okay. What else does the viewer need to know about this last relationship? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Again, like I told you, this could be a reflection on your last relationship too. It seemed like it was a serious one. You wanted commitment in this relationship, or you had commitment. Yeah. Yeah, and it was it was deep. Whatever it was deep. I think you want a deeper relationship. That's also showing me that, viewer. What else does a viewer need to know about the love life relationship and how to heal it? Children. Like I said, children were involved. There was children involved here. Or your childhood was affecting the relationship, your trauma from your childhood. But yeah, the person or you, them could have children together, or they had children, or you have children, and that affected the relationship somehow. So I saw that before. The sun came in, and that's just showing me right there. So see, if all these little messages are resonating with you, then this is for you. Okay, so yeah, this relationship definitely had children or a childlike vibe, or just like, some trauma wounds. Oh God, this one fell on the floor in a really odd space that I can't reach right now. That's so funny. All right, just bear with me here. Hold on. I found it. Okay. Healing family issues. Yeah, okay, again, this is advice. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you need to heal your child trauma and the trauma you had with your parents when you were growing up in order to move forward. Maybe the two of you also were dealing with your family issues when you were in the relationship. I mean, come on. Most of us do, right? Most of us do. So that brought up your family. That brought up your childhood issues. The relationship did. And in order to heal, you have to heal those wounds that were brought up during that relationship. You have to explore that, whether you do that on your own or through therapy or through a program or journaling. That's your journey, but that still needs some healing. Okay. What do you need to do to heal from your past relationship, or what issues were in that relationship? Either way, it'll come up. Okay, here we go. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I think I'm getting a couple different things from this. It's basically, you want somebody to make the effort for you. It just seems like in the last relationship, you were doing a lot of the work. Maybe you want somebody to make the effort for you. That's the message I'm getting. Not saying that you shouldn't make the effort to heal and to work on yourself in order to receive, be open to a relationship if that's what you want. But I'm also getting the message that you want somebody to make the effort for you. That did not happen last time. What else does a viewer need to know? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, last time you did not pay attention to those red flags. You ignored them. You saw them. You just let them go. We've all done it. I know I have. So yeah, so just, that's something you need to learn. You need to, when you sense those red flags, you got to pay attention. You got to say, well, do I want to go forward with this? Is this a pink flag? Is this really bad? I mean, what's up here? And don't ignore it. See, the last time in the last relationship, you ignored that. There's something that gave you pause and something that made you feel like, oh, I don't know. And you still went ahead with it. I mean, we all do it. No judgment from me. Just that's one of the lessons you need to learn. Okay, last card. What does the viewer need to... Oh, wow, that came out really quick here. Jeez Louise. Again, in that weird spot. Okay. Unrequited love. Okay. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You fear this. You had this. There was something unrequited about your last relationship. Like I told you, it was hot and cold. Obviously, there were red flags. There's a reason. For some reason, you could not be together. Whether that's your issues, whether that person was taken, I don't know. Or the person just fell out of love with you, or you fell out of love with them. But I think you still fear this. You still fear loving somebody who's not going to love you back. And that's something that also needs to be worked on. Sometimes there just isn't enough, going on in the relationship to keep it going, But sometimes it's just circumstances, it could be anything really. But that's a fear you have. So I think that's something that also needs to be healed. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not about you necessarily. It's just like sometimes things don't work out for various reasons. And it's not like the other person's totally rejecting you. And I know that's, you hear that and you don't really believe that because when we're in it, we always feel that it's about us. But it's not necessarily about you. It just didn't work out. Hard to accept that sometimes, but it just didn't work out. Yeah. You need to make peace with that in order to move forward in your life. You need to make peace with that. I'm seeing this. It's kind of like, you didn't pay attention to the red flags. You might be beating yourself up about that, going forward. Oh, I'm not going to see them again. Oh, the next relationship, I won't see them. Stuff like that. I'm just getting fears from here. Because this is part of the healing process to deal with these things. Kind of like digging deep, like, well, why do I ignore the red flags? What was up with that? Why did I get involved in an unrequited love situation? Or did I put up with that? Or did I already know that and I kept going? Or do I just need to make peace with the fact we didn't work out? So those are the things that need to be healed. And realizing that you are worth the effort of a person. Absolutely, you are worth the effort of a person. And you do want to, and when you do, if you do want a relationship, what I'm sensing is you want something committed. You want something serious. You're not playing around. Maybe you even want children. Maybe this could be a vibe of like you actually want children. Yes. So you want to, if you are in the market for a relationship and if you ever want one, you want it to be serious. You want the person to make effort. You want to pay attention to red flags this time when you're dating and making peace with, sometimes relationships don't work out and it's not necessarily about you being abandoned or not good enough. Okay. That's the end of that part of the reading. Wow. Deep. All the stuff that we deal with. All the issues we deal with. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get into a little bit of a darker. Yeah, this is more fears. This is from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. Okay. This is my little dark deck that shows like, our fears basically. This is going to be like your fears regarding love. Your fears regarding yourself, your fears regarding love, your fears regarding being in a relationship. Okay, what does the viewer What are the viewer's fears? Oh, wow, right away. She's forbidden. Okay, so again, unrequited love, forbidden. Forbidden, unrequited. Like, maybe you feel, love is forbidden to you. That's your fear. You're like, I don't deserve love. It's forbidden to me. Or I only like relationships that I can't have. I only like relationships I can't have. Why is this card not working in this thing? Okay. Something like that. Like a door is closed. Like the doors of love is closed to me. Like you're not allowed to be in a relationship. That door is closed. Or, you want somebody, but they're forbidden to you. And this is a pattern you get into. And you're fearful that that's going to happen again. Let's keep going. What's the fears, viewer? Chaos. Yep. Okay, chaos. You're used to chaos in relationships. This is something that you usually do. You feel chaos inside of yourself when you're in a relationship, and you fear this again. You fear emotional chaos. You fear that really, like an upheaval again of emotions, You fear being out of control again when you're in a relationship. You fear the fighting. You fear the emotional upheavals that can happen. You don't want to go through it. You don't want to deal with that again. That scares you. Viewer, what is the fears around relationships and being in love? Obedience. What am I getting? I don't know what I'm getting here. It's not about obedience. You need things to be balanced in a relationship. Maybe you didn't have that before. I'm seeing like a justice card here, like Libra. There's a certain code that you live by in relationships, and maybe that wasn't observed here. I don't know. I'm getting code, like a code, like that you live by. It's like obedience. It's more like discipline. That code, the person that you were with didn't have the same values as you. I don't know why I'm getting that. And I know that card, the word obedience, it's not the word. It's really not the word. It's more of the look at the card and I'm getting messages. And one is about having more balance in the relationship, and the other one is having maybe like, kind of like one up, one down, like one person's dominant, the other person's like not. I don't know. That happened in the relationship, and you don't want that going forward. That's something you fear, kind of like control or like dominance. Also, the same values. Like, I think that you have a certain code that you live by in your life, and you conduct sorry, I can't. The words are not coming out right. You conduct yourself a certain way, and this other, you fear that other people aren't going to really like dig that. Maybe in this day and age, it's like you're kind of, I don't want to say you're conservative, but you have a sense of values that the other, your partner would have to live up to, and maybe you're just seeing that you're just afraid that can't happen. Or that didn't happen last time, and you're afraid that's not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen again. That's just, you just fear that nobody's going to have the same value system as you. No, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Okay, keep going. What is the? Oh, here's another one. Letting go. Letting go. Yeah, letting go. Letting go. Maybe you haven't completely let go of your last relationship. You haven't let go of maybe you let go of the person and the relationship, but you haven't let go of all the fears that are surrounding that, all the issues that came with it. It's possible you haven't let go yet. Maybe you're afraid to let go of those things because that would mean that you would move forward and you'd be a different person. Maybe you don't want to let go of those things, the pain and the trauma, because you feel comfortable there. And then letting go, you change. That's what I'm getting. Like you have a problem with the letting go of the stuff that came with that relationship. Okay, interesting. All right, here's the viewer need to know about. Okay, listening. Huh. Listening. You need, in the last relationship, you didn't listen to yourself. You didn't listen to your intuition. That's a lesson. And I think you fear that you're going to ignore that intuition again. Kind of like the fear of, oh my God, I will ignore those red flags again when the next person comes along. I won't listen to myself again, and I'll bypass it. So that's a fear of yours, like, but it's also, what I'm getting here is it's a lesson for you to remember. Like, remember to, in any situation, any relationship that you have, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. It's really important. You didn't do that last time. Okay, what's this, a viewer fear? Summon. Well, the fear I'm getting is you're thinking that you don't have the power to really manifest a good relationship. You can't summon it. You can't make it happen. I think you just lost faith along the way here. Maybe there's a word of advice in this, like you could manifest it if you wanted to. Okay, what's the last card? Viewer needs to know about the last relationship. Here we go. Risk. It all comes down to this. It's just a fear. This is also a fear. You fear you can't manifest a relationship at all, and you also fear you can't take the risk to love again. And that's okay. Sorry, it's kind of blurry for whatever reason on this side. Maybe it's the lighting. Yeah, you have to jump off. You have to jump off and take the risk. And that comes with letting go. You just haven't done it. And I'm also getting a sense, I'm sorry, I just saw this again. I'm getting a sense of guardedness around that too. There's guardedness with you. You don't want to let the emotional chaos come back. You're just worried that you're not going to be able to handle it. You're not going to be able to handle a relationship emotionally, on an emotional level. This is becoming a long reading. I didn't expect that. I wasn't sure how long this reading was going to go, but this is much deeper than I expected. But yeah. Yep, this is what you got. This is it. So I hope that helped you there. And now we're going to get the last set of cards for the advice going forward. And these cards, okay, I'm going to look at the book too. This is called See Soul Journeys Oracle cards. Sea Soul Journeys, beautiful. Sea Soul Journeys. And this is my friend Sandy. I want to give a shout out to Sandy. She got me this deck for my birthday, and I love it. Thank you, girl. All right, it's a beautiful deck. It's all oceans and water-related things. It says, what does the viewer need to know going forward in healing from the past relationship? What does the viewer need to know? Okay. These are new too. These are kind of hard. Yeah, these are hard too. I can't shuffle them like I want. We're gonna have to just pick them like the other way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these are two. These need to be a little more worn in. All right. What does the viewer need to know? Oh, here we go. Ooh, two cards came out at once. Well, first off, it says pause. May moments of calm sustain you. That's so beautiful. Look at that. Pause. Yeah. So you're still, you're not rushing forward to make anything happen right now. And what Spirit is saying is, yeah, take that pause, take that time to heal, and live in the moment. Be in the moment. Be in the moment. That's a huge message right now. Ease. May it be effortless. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. May it be effortless. In other words, if you just take the time to calm yourself a little bit, things will come to you. Things will be more at ease. Things will be easier if you take that pause. Maybe it is time to start meditating. It is time to start walking in nature. Taking that time out for yourself. You like last time, remember we got that Pentacles card, the Eight of Pentacles. You don't have to work so hard to get things in life. You have to work so hard for a relationship to work or for it to happen. Okay, what else does the viewer need to know? Look at this. Oh my God, this is cute. Play. Look at the dolphins. Huh. May you seek out fun and connection. Yeah, this is time to have fun. We got the three. The end of that one reading, we had the 3 of Cups, and that's the play part. That's the fun part where you're just going to continue to celebrate in your life. This will definitely help you. Playing will definitely help you. Seeking fun, seeking connection. Just keep it, light. You're not in a relationship right now, is what I'm sensing. The person who's watching this, I don't even know if you're in a relationship right now. I feel like you're taking a time out. Okay? What else does a viewer need to know? So playing and connecting and having fun is part of healing. Oh, faith. Again, faith came up. This is the second time faith came up. May trust steady your fears. Yeah. You've lost trust along the way with relationships that you've had, for sure. And like it said, to think more positively. If you do want to manifest a relationship, you need to think more positively. A healthy one, anyway. You can sure, yeah, we all can manifest a toxic relationship. That's easy. That can happen in 2 seconds. Anyway, may trust steady your fears. Yeah. Trust in life, Trust in life. It doesn't have to be all uphill battle. What else does the viewer need to know? Resilient. Oh, I love it. May your soul weather the storms. Wow. So you're resilient. So you are healing. You are going forward. You have come a really, really long way because you're a resilient person. And just know that. I did the Spirit. That's a beautiful card, by the way. Spirit just wants you to know that. You're strong. Viewer, you're strong. You can handle whatever comes. Let me just move this over a little bit. You can handle whatever comes. Okay, we're going to do 2 more cards for advice. Advice for the reader. Okay, this one, yeah. Okay. See, again, faith. Believe, may the seed deepen your faith. In other words, you really have to have more faith. I'm really sensing that this last relationship got to you to the point where you just don't believe in love anymore. You just don't believe in relationships or love or dating anymore. Maybe you should hang out by the sea and just kind of look out onto the sea. And sometimes when you look out into the sea, things just seem so calm, and the sea is so endless, and it just goes on, and it just feels like you have a lot more in your life, like a lot more opportunity in your life. For some reason, when I look out to the sea, that's how I feel. I feel like there's just such a vast world, and anything can happen. Anything is possible. And that's part of believing. Okay? And just believe it. Maybe not even just believing in relationships, but or believing you can have relationships, just believing. Just having a good life. That life is good. Life can be good. It's just a mindset change. Last card for the viewer. Last card for the viewer. I'm still shuffling. Okay, this is it right here. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling that. Here we go. This is letting go again. Release. May you lay down your burdens. Yeah. It's time to let go of all the burdens of the past. It's kind of like that letting go card. I think you're having a hard time releasing. Having faith and being resilient, knowing that you're strong, and then life is, it'll be easier for you to release. Lay down your burdens. Maybe you've been carrying this burden around, like just some burden in your life, like the longest time, and it's just time to let go of it. It's going to feel a lot better when you do that. And I know it's not easy. But there's some sort of burden or burdens you've been carrying around. So that's what comes back to this card. Pause. May the moments of calm sustain you. Find your calm. Find your inner calm. What calms you? What brings you peace? It's different for everybody. And then this one goes along with it too, with the releasing ease. May it be effortless. Things don't have to be hard. Life doesn't have to be hard. And then they want you to play a little bit. So I'm just sensing like a more of a lightness, like getting more into a lightness in your life and just realizing that things are going to be all right and that you have handled things. You are resilient. You are strong. Wow, this reading went 40 minutes. That's pretty amazing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, please. Comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you to all my subscribers. And if you're new, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please subscribe. You guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.